What's up, y'all? Marjek79 here. We're back again today with another Marvel Legends haul video. But first, I'm going to get some thoughts about some of these new Black Widow figures that just got announced today, actually. So I was asked to put out some of my thoughts, and here they are. So, first off, Taskmaster from the left. He's probably going to be the standout of the wave. He looks really cool. I'm really digging his outfit there. The Red Guardian, the middle left. What's his name? Yep, face sculpt, not a fan. I think it looks like dog shit. His body sculpt, though, I feel like that looks pretty cool. But from the trailers that I've seen of the movie, I don't feel like he really looks like that dude at all. Yeah. Black Widow herself, decent enough. I think I still prefer the in-game head sculpt a little bit more, but yeah. So we'll see whether or not that Black Widow gets replaced in my main Avengers display with this new one here. At that first glance, I honestly doubt it. So, and then the fourth one here, Yolanda, whatever her name is, definitely the worst out of the four. I don't know what kind of a planning that they were doing with her. Her body sculpt is pissing me off. Her face sculpt and head sculpt is pissing me off. I think she looks absolutely terrible. I think they need to take her back to the drawing board and go from there. Hopefully, so by the time the wave is ready to come out, they will have redid her. Because if not, unless she's just outstanding in the movie, which I don't think she's gonna be. I mean, she's just gonna be cool, but it takes something crazy for me to pay $20 on a figure that looks like shit like that. I really don't have any interest in any other figure in this wave. It's actually funny. One of the comic figures that's coming out in this wave is the Crossbones, and the MCU Crossbones is actually one of the figures that I'm doing in this haul, so it's pretty funny. But I mean, I have no interest in him per se anyways, and even if I did, that face sculpt of his looks like dog shit, so I'm good. The Crimson Dynamo, the Build-A-Figure, no interest in him at all either. That blue and yellow guy, I had to Google his name. It's slipping my mind though, sorry. I don't know, man. But obviously I have no interest in him either. Comic Winter Soldier, I have no interest in him either, man. So yeah, I mean, I'm mostly an MCU Marvel Legends collector. Y'all should know that by now. I mean, I collect X-Men and Spider-Man stuff on the comic side, but other than that, I feel like I'm kind of good on everything else. But I tell you what, though, just off of first glance, I mean, that Winter Soldier looks decent, so I'm sure that's going to make a lot of the comic book Marvel Legends fans happy. But he's probably the standout out of the four comic characters here. Man, I don't know what the fuck happened to that. Crossbones, that neck joint, and that face sculpt. Jesus Christ. Back to the drawing board, man. It looks like he got the same jacked up neck as the Valkyrie did, so definitely help him. So my first glance verdict is right now, Taskmaster and Widow definitely must buys. The Guardian, the Red Guardian, maybe. Yolanda, fuck no. And alright, man, let's move on to this haul here. Let's do it. Alright, now that's a little better. Now we're back more in my element here, man. So, alright, we got this haul going on here. We got some Juggernaut action and the Crossbones. So, as you know, when I do these haul videos, it's usually on figures that, have been out for quite some time, but I didn't want to spend, an organ to pay for them. So, I waited for them to either get discontinued or for like a combination deal happen. One of the Marvel Legends groups gave me a sweet deal on these two figures, $45 US. Couldn't pass it up, so here they are, man. And I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. And Crossbones here, the dude that had to take that ass whooping in the elevator from Captain America. Yeah, the funny thing, it's so good that Juggernaut got redeemed in Deadpool. In X3, I always found it very funny that they tried to market that line like so much, like, I know who I am, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. And then they just made it trying to seem like, oh, he's so cool, he's so cool. He just calls people out of their names. He's so cool. Please like our movie. Please like X3. You remember X2, man? You remember it? At least, hopefully, I wouldn't mind seeing him in like more Deadpool movies too. So, like I said, I really liked him in Deadpool. He's a really cool, villainish type character, man. So, I'm sure you've seen this figure in plenty of tubers vids before. So, I'm not gonna linger on it, man. So, he's a cool figure. I love him. He's really, oh god, oh my god, okay. He's really cool, and I'm happy to have him, man. So yeah, all right. So moving on to the Crossbones here. Like I said, it's the dude that had to take the L from Captain America in one of his most iconic scenes of all time, the elevator kick-ass scene. No, he made his return in Avengers Civil War. He was the beginner, folder villain. Unfortunately, he went from like major player to like folder, and Civil War is kind of sad, man. But like I said, I'm still happy to have him in the collection here. It gave Cap a pretty decent fight till he like got serious. So. I feel like he's definitely one of these Marvel Legends that really came out well. Well, man, they put a lot of detail into this figure. Looks like it's completely different. His armor sets. It's really cool. Yeah. Then of course we have the other face sculpt here. Show how jacked up he got when he exploded in that building in the Civil War. So yeah, looks good, man. Looks good. I'm really happy to have this guy, definitely. So, and then of course we also have the Nano Gauntlets that we're going to crack into here. I feel like I really don't need to go over this box here, but here's the top. The front and side. I picked this up from Walmart, and it was a really good deal for $50. This is regularly $100, man, and Walmart had it for 50. So went on ahead and picked them up. So there he is. So then we're gonna go ahead and crack this baby open, and then we will come back. Okay, and we're back, man. And then we have this beautiful piece of plastic out of the box, looking just glorious, man. Already put the batteries in here. Look at that. I can officially say that I have the instrument that brought the MCU back from the 5-year brink of annihilation. Pretty cool, man. I'm very happy with this purchase, to tell you the truth. Got all the Infinity Gauntlets in here. Just spinning around here. Looks really cool. I feel like that is going to pair very nicely with my Iron Man helmet. Can't wait to take it down to the museum and get a final look. Very cool. Spin it back around here. So what we're gonna do now, let's kill some of these lights here. Yeah, see what it looks like without all this light action going on here. Okay, you guys ready? So let's go ahead and let's turn this bad boy on, man. Let's do it. Oh. Very nice, man. Look at that. That is so cool. So definitely worth the $50 I paid for it, man. Really cool. So let's hit this button real quick. Does this do anything? Nope. So let's press down the other Infinity Stone and see if they do anything. Nope, nothing. I think it's just this one here. It's just the middle button here. So really cool, man. Really cool. Loving that. All right. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick hint of what the inside of it looks like. So I'm getting ready to pick it up here. So nothing really too fancy. So you grab on to this little handle here. Then it's like little wings that you can grab onto to kind of get it to do some stuff. So let's see what we got here. Oh, that's cool. Nice. So as you can see, I can interact with each finger one at a time. So yes, give it a serious punch that. I don't know what that was. Can I like snap or something? Let's see if I can snap. Something. So if you make a fist, then that's the sound it makes. So really cool, man. Really cool. All right, I think I've played enough. So let's go ahead and let's do what we do. Let's take all this stuff down to the museum, and then we will close out, man. Let's do it. I can get my hand out. Okay, and we're back, man. It is getting crowded down here. I'm really liking how this shelf has turned out, man. It's looking really good. So we have the Nano Gauntlet right next to the Iron Man helmet. Looks really good. Cap shield, T'Challa's helmet here. And then the Infinity Gauntlet here as well. Looks really good, man. Really liking that setup. I think I definitely want Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. And like I said, I think I'll be good. Like right there in the middle. Then I think I'll be good with this display, man. Yep, definitely. So let me move on to the MCU shelf of villains. We have our Crossbones right there with the rest of the gang. Looking good. And that came out really good too. Definitely getting a little crowded. I don't know what I'm going to do when I have to put another MCU villain right there. Ooh, Taskmaster. Where the hell are you going to go at? I don't have a clue, but there's one thing I'm good at is figuring out spaces to put figures. So we'll figure it out, like always, man. Then we move over. This is probably the toughest one to place here. Was Juggernaut. This is a very large figure, man. Very large. So had to rearrange a lot of the X-Men shelf to get him into place, but I'm loving how it turned out, man. So we moved Colossus over here next to the one and only Apocalypse. That goes for an organ donor price on eBay. Gambit, Rogue, Psylocke, Beast, Storm, Professor, Logan, Jubilee, Scott, Nightcrawler, Laura, Bobby, Jean. Would still love a regular Jean Grey or a dark Phoenix, but like I said, I refuse to pay $80 for that dark figure. I would love to see like a reprint of her. I think that would be smart. Hasbro, maybe give us just give us like a Jean Grey line. Just give us like just redo this one, because this face sculpt and this was terrible, and then just give us another Dark Phoenix, and then give us another Jean Grey, all in separate packages. I think that would make so many people happy. It's not even funny. I'm just saying. Then of course Juggernaut kind of sucks because I'm really covering up Miles Morales here. Might have to find a new spot for him, but we'll figure that out later. But really happy how this turned out, man. So all right. Thanks everybody for watching, man. If you stuck around to the end of the video, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. And if you like what you saw, do me a favor and hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjax79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, stay tuned for the next video, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.